Hey guys, it's Lily Pad Polish, and today's video is day 11 of my 12 days of Christmas. So this is the second to last video for my 12 days of Christmas series of 2016, which is kind of bittersweet because it has been so fun and I've been in love with all of the designs that I created, and the playlist will be linked down below. It will be the very first link if you haven't seen the rest of my Christmas tutorials. So tomorrow is Christmas Eve, which is crazy that it's already here, and for me and my family, Christmas Eve is the most fun because that's when we actually celebrate Christmas and then we open presents and stuff at 12 a.m. So I would love to know what you and your family do for Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas or if you celebrate Hanukkah. What do you do? I would love to know, so leave it in the comments down below. Do you open presents at 12 a.m. or do you open them in the morning on actual Christmas Day? So if you want to know how to recreate these Christmas sweater nails, then just keep on watching. So I have already used my base coat and I used the yellow stopper nail polish, and I also already painted my base color, which is China Glaze's Y'all Ready For. And over that, I'm applying this beautiful red glitter polish. It's from Wet n Wild's Fergie collection and it's called No Place Like Home. So for the main design in the middle of my sweater, I'm going to be using some Twinkled holiday vinyls, and I'm placing it on my Twinkled glamour mat, and I'm applying some white polish inside of the vinyl and peeling it up. And on a mat, it is really easy to reuse vinyls even if you just have one. So as you can see, I'm making 5 of these for all 5 of my fingernails. So as you can see, they are not all perfect, so what I do is I just take a detail brush dipped in some nail polish remover to just kind of remove any imperfections, which is why I like to do these decals on a mat as opposed to on the nail. So once I've done that, I'm going to apply some clear polish over the decal so that it is easily peelable and that it peels off all in one piece. So to adhere the decal onto my nail, I'm going to be using some more of that clear polish, and then I'm going to use some tweezers to pick up the decal and place it in the middle of my nail. And I didn't place the whole thing on my nail right away because I wanted to make sure that I was able to still move it around to the placement that I wanted it to be. And then using Twinkled's number 2 cleanup brush, I'm going to try to remove some of that extra clear polish off of the sides of my nail. And because I was too lazy to freehand some stripes, I'm going to be using this stamping plate from Twinkled. It's CK09, and I'm going to use some white stamping polish, and using the Twinkled scraper and stamper, I'm going to pick it up and place it on my glamour mat. Then I'm going to apply some clear polish over the decal so that it is easily peelable and peels up all in one piece. And now I'm going to cut the decal. So I cut the edge just because it was too short to apply on my nail, and then I'm just going to cut a pair of 2 of the stripes. And to adhere onto my nail, I'm going to use some more of that clear polish towards the cuticle where I want to apply it, and then I'm going to place it onto my nail using some tweezers, and I'm going to move it around to make sure that it's straight and clean up the sides of my nails with my Twinkled cleanup brush. And using that same stamping plate, I'm going to be using some chevrons now. So I'm doing the same thing all in white, scraping it and stamping it onto the glamour mat. And then I'm going to peel it up after I have already applied my clear polish. And I'm going to use some scissors to cut the pieces that I want. So I wanted a thin strip of the chevron, and I wasn't going to try and zigzag so that I could get one single chevron. I kind of liked the look of the cut chevrons, if you know what I mean. And applying some clear polish at the tip of my nail, I'm going to place the chevron decal. And I'm using my Twinkled cleanup brush once again to try and disintegrate any polish that was hanging over the edge of my nail. And because the design still looked a little undone, I wanted to cut another strip of the stripe decal, and I'm only using one this time. So placing some clear polish on my nail, I'm going to place that single strip of white decal, and I'm placing it over the chevron so it kind of looks nice and polished. And using some scissors, I'm going to trim off some of that extra polish, and using my cleanup brush, I'm going to try and disintegrate some of the polish on the sides of my nail. And using some white nail polish and a detail brush, I'm just going to fix any of the mistakes or imperfections that I saw on my nail. And it's super small stuff, so it's not even necessary, but it was bothering me, so I just had to. And finally, using my very favorite glossy top coat, this is INM Out The Door. I'm applying it all over my nail, making sure to cap the edges for a longer lasting manicure. So that's all for this video and for day 11 of my 12 days of Christmas. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I'll have the link down below to the entire playlist of my 12 days of Christmas. So all of my 11 Christmas nail tutorials will be there down below. It will be the very first link, and I hope you guys enjoyed and found this video helpful. This was probably one of my favorite out of all 11 so far. I think it might be my very favorite. I don't know, but I love anything glitter, obviously. I mean, who doesn't? But yeah, that's all for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 12 of my 12 days of Christmas. Bye.